so today we are going to learn about the form inputs, and here is the your actual output for which we are going to do the coding, right? So if you notice that it is like some form, right? Enter text, enter name, number, radio button, checkbox. So how to create this type of design that we are going to learn today.
Guys, can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the very first you have to write the standard tags like HTML, then body tag, that. Just write down, guys. Just do this way. HTML head close, body, and inside the body, new tag we are going to learn today, that is the form tag. And do not forget to close it. Save your notepad file with the extension HTML. Just let me know once you're done. Everyone has to do. Done, guys?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, done.
Okay, great. What is BR? Akash, BR is to break the line. Okay, just closed, right? Okay, just ignore if you want to ignore. This is just for the breaking the line. Done, everyone? Now just save, run it, and just tell me what is the output you got. Don't forget to close all the above tags, guys. HTML, body, and all.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Got the output?
And we got one box in which we have. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, we got the result.
Perfect. So there is a one box, right, in which you can type something,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
after that one horizontal line,
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
right? So you can type something.
Yes.
So guys, okay, great. So guys, today we are going to learn the form tag, that is this form tag. Form tag means it is related with the input things. Like suppose you want to put some, suppose you want to get some input from the user, just like registration form or a login page, kind of that thing. Then for that you need some input things, right? And we call or we use all these tools or all these objects. Normally we call them the objects under the form tag. The first we learned the form that is the input type text. So here you will find that there is the input tag which has an attribute type which has the value text, right now it's a value text. Okay, now do one thing, change this text, write anything and also change this thing and let me know what you get. Change both the text and let me know what you get.
Done, ma'am.
Done? What you
Ma'am,
got?
done.
Yes.
Done.
Great. What you got?
And whatever we have write in the of get that.
Whatever you write in, the voice is breaking.
Ma'am, the
Yes.
type is already text.
Yes.
How and value is that we written in double quotes.
But what you have
Nothing.
written, like, okay, just let me know that in input type is equal to text. Instead of the text, what you have written,
Numbers.
your name you can write and change
Yeah, I
it to
have
the
written.
Yes.
value text, right? So what you got actually, that is my question.
Same my name. Whatever we have
Your
written
name.
in the. Yes, ma'am.
So both the things are different or the same? Means type and value, both are the same or the different? Okay, just do this thing. Just write good over here and evening over here. Do this thing. You will get a more better idea.
Got it, ma'am.
Got it?
Yes.
Yes.
Means whatever you will write in the
Value.
value that you will see in the
Box.
perfect. Perfect. So we call it a default value. What we call? We call it a default value. Now go for this thing. Go for this thing. You can copy paste. Only changes the heading and these two things. Type, save and run.
Done.
Then what you got?
Number which
Yes.
we can change.
Yes, which you can change. So guys, now just let me know that in the first one, enter text. where you can use this control, where you can use this text box. We call it a text box, where you can use this.
In first name,
Yes.
middle name, last name, etc.
Okay, just whenever it is a text type input, right? In that case, you can use
Yes.
this.
Yes,
For
yes.
the select numbers,
Age, roll
Uh,
number.
like
yes,
It's
like pin code.
mobile number. Mobile number.
yes, very good,
Okay, okay, okay.
very good, very good. So, so, but if you notice, it is predefined numbers. So how can we use this for the mobile number, guys? As far as age or roll number is concerned, and that is normal number like 1 2 3 4 5, not like your roll numbers like 20 ch and some roll numbers. It's not like that. It gives the simple numbers which you can use for the house number, then age, then quantity as well. Suppose you are designing the page for some commercial website. In that case, can you use this thing for the quantity? Right, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Now, the third thing. Go for this, guys.
Ma'am, it shows a radio button
Ma'am, done.
circle.
Yes, very good. So, this is a radio button which you can use. Also, we call it a option button. Option button, we call. This option button we normally use when we want to give options to the user, just like male and female. And we know that among all the given options, only one is going to be true at the one time. In that case, we use the option button, and the example is the gender. Any other example, guys?
Religion.
Religion, okay. Then, where you can use option button.
Yes, no.
Class.
Job
Sorry,
or business.
job or business, yes. Then,
For standard.
standard, okay. But how will you give the standard? Means so many options you need to give for that.
Division.
Division, yes, very good. Then,
State of your result.
yes, very good. Muskan is saying caste, yes, true. Payment methods, very good. Anything else? Gender, yes, Muskan, I said that gender. State of it result, okay. So guys, so option buttons are normally we use when we have a multiple options for the users, and only one option he can choose. At that time, we can use the option button. Easy, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Okay, now let's go for the next control. We call it a controller. Yes. So this is the fourth control. Do it.
Done.
Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. What you got?
Right tick.
Right tick. Checkbox. We call it a checkbox.
Checkbox.
Yes. So in output, can you check it?
Yes, ma'am.
Check. Can you do it? Check, uncheck.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
But you cannot untick or uncheck that radio button. Can you do it?
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Can you
No,
do
ma'am.
it?
No,
No,
ma'am, it
ma'am.
doesn't
No,
undo.
no, no,
It
no,
doesn't
no,
undo the
no, not
action.
radio button.
Yeah, in radio button we can't do. The reason is because here we have only one option. It means we need to give multiple options. So by default, one option must be true. When it is checked, we call it true. When it is unchecked, we call it false. Easy, guys?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay, now where you can use this checkbox?
Yes, no.
Yes, no. Two things we
No, no, no,
cannot
no.
use at the same time. No. Yes, no. For the yes, no, you can use the option button.
Multiple
It
options like
is. Yeah, here we have a multiple options. Very true, Narendra. Ummeed
like
is saying
hobbies.
it is hobbies. Very good.
Yes.
Yes. Suppose we
Anything
have
which is added in cart.
yes, very good, Richard. Very good. Yes. Ummeed is saying cities. Yes, in the case, suppose you are filling up the form for the exam center. So multiple cities you can select, right? You can choose. Very good. Then what else, guys?
choosing subject.
Okay, multiple objects. Okay. Then that's it. You can use it with the filter, different states. Yes, Muskan. Filters, in filters you can use that when you filter the products, you can use multiple options, right? That also you can use this checkbox. So guys, easy?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Understood, everyone?
Yes.
Very good. Now, next control we have this. Do it, guys.
Done.
Is it interesting?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's very interesting. So, very easy question actually. Where you can use this thing?
Date of birth.
Date of birth. Then,
Date of application.
yes. Then, where else you use this?
Date of fee submission.
Okay. Then, school leaving date. Okay. Which type of different dates we use? Yes, yes, Sergi, very good for traveling purposes. Yes, when you book the tickets for when you book the car or when you book train like that, in that case you have a from to date always you get the journey date. Very good. So guys, everyone done?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Can you in output can you select the date? When you click on that calendar icon, you can easily
Yes.
change, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It
Okay,
works.
that's great. Very good. Okay, so next control we have is this. Execute this.
Done, ma'am.
So it is showing time, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes. Where you can use this? Guys, where can you use this? Payment. In payment, do we use time? Muskan, it's about taking input from the user. Fees receipt. How time? Fees receipt and time. How?
Maybe time of birth.
Booking cabs. Yeah, booking cabs is fine. Fee receipt is something which automatically we have to take the system date time. We never input the time for that. Yeah, booking cabs. Then
Appointment.
Reminder.
appointment, reminder. Yes, show timings. Very good. Very good.
So,
Then alarm. Yes, very good. Where else? Anything else, guys?
Zomato at the time of getting food.
Okay. Seems like Rupa is hungry. Birth certificate. Okay. Yeah, Mausam. Suppose you are creating the yes. Suppose you are taking the inputs for the birth certificate. Yes, you need to input the time. Yes. Google Meet computer class reminder. Yes, Saurav. Very good. Yes, guys. Very good. Very good. So it was about it. Now next is very interesting. So the next control we have is this. Do it.
It asks for email.
Yes.
Done.
But one thing you have to do here, just type the wrong email, guys. Wrong in the sense, do not enter the at the rate, forget the full stop, dot operator, and just enter the wrong email address and press enter, hit enter, and see what it gives.
A red line.
Red line, no,
Yes, ma'am. Just a red line.
only red line.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
At
ma'am.
the end, below the words.
No. What you have to do in email, just let's say write down ABC and hit enter. Just write down ABC and hit enter.
Nothing, man.
Same
Seriously,
the
it
red
is not
line.
red
Once
line.
again, red line.
It is not showing any error to you.
No, ma'am.
Which browser you are using? Chrome.
Google Chrome.
Chrome.
It works. It works in Chrome. Mm, it works in Chrome. It should show the error actually. Means if you enter the wrong email or incomplete email, in this, if you enter it and when you press hit the enter, it will give the pop-up message, a small pop-up message that please include an at the rate kind of, and it is for a fraction of second. Nobody is getting this error.
No, ma'am.
Okay, do one thing. Just drag your mouse in that text box and then check. Is there any tooltip text?
Yes, ma'am.
Please include an at the rate in the email address. Is this type of message?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Because normally when you hit the enter, it gives an error. Invalid username, please try again. Invalid username, no. Invalid username, no. Invalid email, not username. Done, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next we have this control.
Yeah, done, ma'am.
Then, so when
Yes.
you enter, it will not show the character, right?
Yes, ma'am.
It's
Only
hidden.
dots.
Yes, only dots. Yes, it's hidden. Yes. Done, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Very
Yes,
good.
ma'am.
Okay, very good. Now the next control we have this. After the password, enter URL. Do it.
Yes, ma'am. It asks for your
URL, right? So you can enter any URL. Just let me know once you're done, guys.
Done.
Okay. What about other people?
Done, ma'am.
How many of you
Done.
actually doing? How many of you actually doing the program practical?
Me.
Okay.
me.
Good. I'm surely going to ask that what is the output. Okay, fine. Good. Great. Richard is showing me output. Great, Richard. Good. Okay, good, everyone. Good. I'm happy. Okay, so the next is uh, this one. Do it. At the end, I'll explain you the importance of this value word.
Done, ma'am.
So it is asking for something.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Choose file.
So when you click on that choose file option, it will ask you to select the file.
Yes, ma'am.
Try and
Yes,
choose
ma'am.
any file. Try and choose any file and then let me know what happens.
I'm showing the name of the file that I've chosen.
It gets uploaded.
Yes. Yes, very good. And along with the extension of the file, that which file or which
Yes,
ma'am.
file
ma'am.
type you have
Yes, ma'am.
chosen, right? So now the question, where you can use this control?
To accept any document from the user.
Yes, very good. Then upload any document. Yes, then okay, any document in means any document. It can be your picture, it can be your certificate, anything, right? Good.
So, ma'am, it
And
only allows a single file to be uploaded, right? Not multiple ones.
yeah, single file. For multiple files, you need to write the same code again and again and again. Suppose you want 2 files, then use the same code twice.
Okay.
Now I know that you are going to love this control, this one, because I like this.
Done, ma'am.
Done?
It shows select color, and by
Yes,
default it
ma'am.
has a black.
Yes. And if you notice, guys, one thing, when you are selecting the colors, it is showing RGB for that particular color, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Even there is a one two arrows are there, up down arrows are there. If you change it, it will show you HSL and the hex code as well for that particular code for that particular color. Is it there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Right? So this is how your actual, take the black and check the RGB. Someone asked in the last lecture that what will be the color if you take which will, what will be the
0, 0.
color if, yes, who asked that question?
I asked the question.
Who is that?
Richard?
Richard, you asked, right? You got the answer, Richard?
Yes, ma'am. Definitely.
Yes. Yes, very
And I'm
good.
even
If
given
there is
activity to
a
try
blue dollar
000
sign, there
and
would be white color.
255.
Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Great. Where you can use this? Where will you use this control?
To display pictures, color, or something else.
Yes, yes. Then colors. Where you can use this?
Font color. Background color.
Okay. Suppose you are designing the web page for some creative thing where you are allowing the user to do some paint type of things, or also you can, if you are allowing the text formatting, in that case you can use this feature, right? Select color thing. Okay. Next, this. Write down.
done, ma'am. It's a search bar.
Done, ma'am.
Search bar. It's similar to the Google search or any product search in your Amazon type of websites,
Yes, ma'am.
right? You can use this. Yeah,
Boom.
you can use this thing. It's done, everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Very good.
ma'am.
Okay. Now, next is this. Okay.
Done.
That you can use this control, guys. Volume. It's
Volume.
range. Okay. Then
Size of font.
size of font. Very good. Yes. Then brightness.
Sound intensity.
Sound intensity, okay. Then,
Color intensity.
Brightness.
okay. Then, okay. Price. Priyanka is saying price. Yes. Shipping purposes. Yes. Very good. Yes. Range. Right? Which price range? Font size. Very good. Color intensity. Yes. So, of course, for this thing, we need to do more coding, of course, but I think we should know that this type of controls are available. And then after learning all these controls, we can apply the more coding, more scripting um, for some particular function, for some particular functionality. Done, everyone, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Now the next is this. Do it. Type carefully, guys.
I'm done.
Done, ma'am.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, great. So
Done.
this one is for, yes. So this one is for, this is, guys, this
Option.
is, yeah,
Drop down
options.
menu.
Yes, yes. This is called the drop down menu. We call it
Drop down.
drop down menu. Drop down menu we normally use to give, this is similar to the option button. Remember, guys? But in option button, we need to write multiple text or multiple options in a single line. While here means if there is a space constraint, in that case, we can use the courses. Sorry, this drop down where you can add multiple courses, multiple options in the drop down, and user can simply drop it. Select, click, drop, select, simple. So, of course, my question, where you can use this?
Country, cities,
Yes, country, city, yes. Then,
land.
Once
yes,
again, payment options.
yeah. Perfect. Easy, guys?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The next is okay, guys. So next is this. Guys, you can see only Notepad window, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
it's done, but it's exactly next to the select your course box.
Mm. Have you not used BR,
I have.
HR? BR should be there. Use BR for the line.
Yes, ma'am, I have used. Still not
Done, ma'am.
working.
Then it should show, Karen. If you have used BR, then definitely it will come in the next line only. Use 2BR if it is not working.
Okay, ma'am.
Then maybe between the text and the area, space is given.
You're talking about, no, she is talking
नहीं
about
मैं
the area, course area. Your course thing. Karen?
Yes, ma'am, just a minute.
Okay. Richard, done. You are showing your screen, I think. Done? Very good,
Yes,
Richard.
ma'am.
Very good. Also, guys, you can resize it. From the output window, you can resize it. Can you resize it? If you
Yes,
notice,
ma'am.
you can resize it.
Yes, yes.
Right? So,
Ma'am, it's still not working. I added 2 beers as well. Still not working.
Karen, leave it right now. I'll check at the end. Fine?
Okay, sure, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. Because as far as you're able to see the control, then it's fine. Formatting we'll do later on.
Okay.
Okay. So guys, where can you use this? Enter your detail. That is already there, but what else places where you can use this?
Like
address.
address.
Yes, very good.
To get comments from the users.
Okay.
For feedback.
Okay. Guys, the same control you can use for the email body. When you write the email in that box is nothing but this control, where you can write the some more text, more words you can write. So this is called the text box, right? Larger text box we have. Okay, guys. So if you notice, text area, everyone, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
see on the screen, there is one text area. In that you have row is equal to 4 and columns is equal to 50. Means this decides the size of your text area. Row 4 means it will take the place for space for these 4 rows, and column means how this something with the width, and this rows means the height. So you can change these values and you can see the change in the size of the text area. Clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Now, okay, this thing. Use this.
Done, ma'am.
Then now guys, do one thing. Fill your whole form. Enter text, select numbers, radio button, checkbox, select date. Fill all the details. And at the end, click on the reset and check what happens.
It is resetting the whole form.
Yes. Means if you have filled the form and suppose I want to reset it, by giving a single click on this button, you can reset all the counts to the default. Whatever you will have in
Whole
the
form.
default, yes, whole form. Describe yourself. Okay. Easy, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Interesting as well.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
The next we have go for this, guys.
Submit.
Yes.
Ma'am, it just shows click on button and then the
That's
button.
it. That's it. Nothing else, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for this we need to do some more coding. Like because we are going to submit this button, submit this form, it means we need to store this data somewhere in the backend, right? So this is just for the showing purpose right now that what is button submit button does. Okay. Sorry guys, we were talking about the input button type and button. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Okay, so this is a click on button something. Suppose you want to do something, or suppose you want to trigger some event by clicking somewhere. Then suppose you want that this should happen only when user click on this button. At that time we can use this type of button. Can anyone tell me that where you can use this type of buttons? Means I'm clicking on this button and I'm saying something. That type of thing.
Next button.
Submit or save a file.
Save file, next button, yes, cancel, zoom, yes,
Submit.
yes. Guys, All of you must have used Word, PowerPoint, right? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So if you notice,
Yes, ma'am.
your bold, italic, underline, those square icons are nothing but the buttons. But the size of those buttons are very small. Height and width, they are in a square form. But ultimately, they are buttons. So when I click on that B button, means I'll get the bold text. When I click on I button, it means I'll get the italic text, right? It means
Yes, ma'am.
that if you want to perform some specific task, but you want to user to trigger that thing, in that case, you can use this button thing. Fine, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, after that, the guys, is it okay if we continue for more 5 to 10 minutes? Only two things left.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Actually, yes. Go for this.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Done. So now, guys, do one thing. Fill the form, but just leave email and URL blank, and try to click on submit button, and
Yes.
just let me know what it gives you.
It gives please include an @ in the email address.
Perfect. So this is the default error message, but for more, we need to do more coding. As I just told you that for the submission purpose, we need to store all this data in the backend. So of course, we require database, and we need to store all this data into the backend. We are not going in that depth, but yes, submit button is there, on which you can write the code to store all the details in the database. And the last one, but for the last one, you need to write a little bit more coding, guys. More script we have. So after the submit button, okay, guys, here is your submit button. And after the submit button, write down this code. See, don't make mistake. Write down this, then close the form tag. It is already closed, but after the form and before the body, write down this. I'll explain what is this, but do it. This portion before form, and between the form and body, write down this. Everyone, all are doing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Richard, please, are you doing this thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Narendra, Vanish, Satyam.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Narendra.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
Ma'am, done.
Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what it is showing?
It is showing click me, and whenever I click it, it says this page says hello world.
Yes, yes, yes. So everyone done? Okay, just
Yes,
let
ma'am.
me know. Okay, Karen done, Richard done. Okay,
Yes,
just let
ma'am.
me know once you are done. Then I'll explain that what is this or what is this control is all about. You can type the message as well that once you are done.
Done.
Okay, Vanish. Other people done.
I'm done.
Priyanka, Shivangi. Okay. Okay, great. So everyone got that? Shivani is saying done man, and I thought it's a Doraemon. Shivani, it's very relevant spelling. Done ma'am when you are not putting a space in between done and ma'am.
Sorry, ma'am.
That's fine. It's just a fun. See, what I was thinking DO, then RE should be there instead of the N, and MAM instead of that should be Doraemon. ON should be there. It's
No,
similar
ma'am.
to that. It is similar to that. That's okay. Okay. So, guys, okay, come to the point. See, now we know about this thing, right? Input type. Input type is button. Okay, now we know very well that what button. On the button, someone please mute your mic. My voice is reflecting. Okay, so in input type, we have taken one button, and now we know very well that what is button. On that button, what you want to write as a text, that you can write as a value. So whatever you will write in the double quotes for the value, it will be displaying on the button text. Now something new here, if you notice, on click is equal to double quotes, message and brackets. So whenever you see this type of brackets, means I am talking about the method or the event which I want to trigger when I click on this particular button. Anything, any method, any event I want to trigger. Normally we use the term trigger or the call. You can trigger the call, you can trigger the event, you can call the method, you can call the event, whatever the word you use, any word you can use. So now what I want to do, when user clicks on this button, I want to do something. I want to do something, and that something is my new script. That is my new function or the new script. And for that, what all you need to do is, after the form tag, there is a one tag, script tag. Inside the script tag, you can write your, okay, let me write in capital, your own methods. Your own methods means what you want to do. This is a very basic thing today we are going to do, but just keep in mind that something you can trigger when user is clicking on some particular button. So we are starting with the message. So I just want to sorry, I just want to print the message. I just want to display the message when the user click on this button. Fine. It means that when the user, listen me carefully guys, when the user will click on this button, the control, it says on click. Okay, this button has an on click event, and when I click, it is going to execute this message method. Where is this message method? It is over here, and we call it a function. Means MSG is a user defined function which we are going to use to perform some specific task. That is the user defined or the customized task. This is very first time, so of course it will take time to understand, but just I am repeating. When user is clicking on this button, I want to trigger something, I want to do something, and that what to do and that something is nothing but I just want to print a message. Okay, fine. Print any direct message on the web page. Alert is a function. Alert is a function, and you can write it alert brackets double quotes, and whatever you will write in this double quote it will print exactly, but do not forget to put the semicolon because it indicates that this is the end of the statement or end of the function or the statement. So now what happens when you click on this, click me, on click event of the button, the control will go to the message function, means it will come from here to over here, it will come and it will execute this line, and this always we write under the script tag. Script tag is something which we use when we want to repeat some statements. Something means it may be possible that I want to print the same message multiple times. So if I want to print the multiple times, it is not a good idea. It is not a good idea to write the same message again and again and again. So what I did, I created one function and I have just given the name MSG and I have just put the alert message inside the function. But because this is an exclusive or a customized script, it always requires a script tag. Understood, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great.
Yes, ma'am.